Me and my buddy Brian here, we're gonna walk into where we heard these noises. Now, again, I don't know, we're out here talking about Bigfoot, so that's kind of where my mind's going, but there is something making noise and moving around in these trees right here. It is getting dark. This is the trail we have to go back down, and I'm a little freaked out, but we're gonna walk in here and we're gonna check this out because we don't know what we're gonna get on camera. There is trees that are freshly snapped right here. This is fresh, okay? Look at these broken. These things have just been broken off, and they've been broken off from up high, and they're laying down on here. And this is where I just heard movement.
Okay, hang on.
It's right.
I can hear it moving on the rocks up there.
It's right here. There's something. I don't know what it is. There it is. There's something between those trees. There's something between these two pine trees that's.
These two trees, right? I think it's just another tree, but this is the time of night where the light's really going to wreak havoc. Okay.
Okay, you know what?
Okay, we need to move.
Okay, we're gonna go.
We need to move.
Okay, I don't know what it is, but we're gonna go. We need
to move.
Come on.
We need to move now.
Now. I don't know what we heard, but we're done.
Yep. We need to go.
Why? When we heard those branches snapping and we heard the the movement and the trees, and we were looking, and then there was something there. I don't know what it was.
You have to err on the side of safety. And in a situation like that where we're losing light quick, we can't see what's coming out.
I'm hearing noises all around me, and I'm really getting freaked out, but we're gonna take the giant spotlight and we're gonna walk out. We don't know how much light we have, so we hope it lasts enough so we don't get left out there.
Okay, I'm gonna try a technique, and this is about all I have in the way of a stick that we can find right now. I'm gonna try a tactic that some of the Bigfoot hunters use, smacking a stick up against a tree, because a lot of them have been out and heard this pounding of, it sounds like clubs, just pounding a stick against a tree. Okay.
Did you hear that?
Yeah, it was a footprint.
It
was a thud.
That was a thud. And it's right through there. That was a thud on dirt. Go this way. Go this way. Follow. Let me get in front of the camera. Okay, I can't believe I'm leading this. Get the light right here. That was, I just heard a thud, a foot thudding. I want this light right here. It's right. Okay, we're about to go through. There's a break. Okay, I'm really kind of freaking out right now. There's a break. Look at this clearing. Okay, this clearing right here.
I think something's coming down there.
Yeah, you know what? I think you're right. Point your light.
We need to go back out on the trail.
Yeah, we do. Go. I don't know what it was. Go. The trail. Get out of here.
Come on, you got it?
Watch out for this. Right here. Go. Get out of here. Come on. It is. You know what? No, I'm done.
Okay, well that's kind of interesting. No, yeah, you can shake your head. Here's what I think was interesting about that, Clip, and about what I've done in the past. I did the thing with the ghost.
Right.
It got a little bit crazy. I got a little bit nervous, and I took a lot of heat for it, but I noticed...
You were boo-hooing like a baby.
No, I was not boo-hooing. Yeah, okay, well in that, you started off just fine, and then you turned into... Look...
Yeah, you're running from little Chewbacca's little sister, and you had a diaper on. It looked like.
Yeah, you know. Well, let me clarify. And for the people at home, everybody out there that night, we were all terrified. Okay, the only reason you saw me so far ahead of everybody is I'm fast. I'm stealthy. I'm like a gazelle. You know what I mean? I run in a zigzag pattern to avoid predators. That's how I do them. But the thing is, it's so cool about this stuff. I love the paranormal, and over the next few weeks, we're going to be bringing you a whole bunch of stuff. Strange occurrences here in the state of Utah. And what we want is the people at home, hey, if you guys have seen some strange lights in the sky, maybe you got a poltergeist in your basement, what I want you to do is go to kjstv.com, drop us a line, let us know, and we'll show up and maybe add you to our list of Utah legends, and maybe I'll run out of your basement scared.
Marcus, let me clarify that. We aren't showing up anywhere. You can show up with the paranormal stuff.
I gotta do this myself?
Yeah, you're going to do that yourself, Brent. Yeah. So we look
Well,
forward
glad
to
you
your
have you on board.
segment.
Thank you.
All right.
Thank you for coming.
Thank you
All
so
right,
much.
have some
You guys
salmon
are
on your way
wonderful.
out.
All right.
Okay.
Delicious and pretty.
Okay. Marcus, everybody. See? Not the
listen,
only one.
I
You
know,
saw him
but you'll
running
almost
like